Hey y'all, welcome back to another video, and as y'all see by the title, this is just gonna be like a little rant about how I'm feeling today. And I just said I'm just gonna start coming to y'all and just let y'all know how I feel about stuff that's going on in my life, to be more personable and stuff, because I mean, I know I'm not the only person on earth that has the feelings that I'm feeling, or you know, that kind of stuff, that's just feeling the way that I feel in general. I know it's somebody else out there that feel the exact same way that I'm feeling about life. This video is about me wanting to quit my job, but feeling scared and fearful, and just letting fear just take over me. And also just, I think it's being comfortable as well, and the fear of being broke, because nobody wants to be broke. Just the whole stability thing. And today I was at work and I was just like totally overwhelmed with work. I'm tired. Like, this is just not a life to live, in my opinion. And I really want to quit my job and become an entrepreneur, but I am scared, I am fearful, and I know like change is always uncomfortable. And honestly, I don't know if I'm ready to be uncomfortable, but I am ready for change, if that makes sense. And I'm just being honest, like being uncomfortable is just, it's just something that we all have to go through. We all have to be uncomfortable in order to change and grow as individuals. And I'm just trying to get to that place, but I have to just let the fear go and just dive right in with what I'm trying to do, because I'm tired of working. I work in corporate America, and y'all, it has just been draining the shit out of me mentally and physically. I am so tired of it. I am just sick of it all the way around, and I just feel like I'm at the point where I can't take it anymore. Like, I have to make a move to get out of this position that I'm in. And don't get me wrong, I do count my blessings. I know that I'm very blessed to have the type of job that I have and make the type of income that I have, but I'm an Aquarius, so I'm really free-spirited at heart, and I'm sick of getting up at this time, working my 9 to 5, getting off, doing this. Like, it's just the same routine every single day, and I'm about to lose it. Like, literally, I am about to lose my fucking mind. Excuse my language, y'all, but I'm just being 100% straight up with y'all about how I'm feeling. And I do have a few ideas wrote down that I could possibly do in order to like keep generating the income to be able to take care of myself, because let's be honest, like, we need money in order to live, like some type of income. I mean, you have to be able to feed yourself. I mean, of course you can grow food, but shoot, you have to have land in order to do that, and land costs money. So just to break it down, like, you need some type of money, whether it's a small or a large amount. Like, you need something in order to be able to sustain yourself in the real world. And I'm not saying like, oh, you have to have this or that or live above your means. Like, even to live minimal, you need some type of income in order to, like I said, sustain yourself. Unless you're just gonna be living in the woods somewhere on somebody else's property, eating nuts out the tree. Like, and it's nothing wrong with that, don't get me wrong. It's absolutely nothing wrong with that, because that's almost the point that I'm at right now. Like, I'm ready to get me a tent and live in somebody's backyard for free. Like, I am just, the stress of just life, and we feel like we need all of these material things in order to feel like we're doing something in life, and that's just totally not true. Like, even with all the things that I have and that I done worked for and accumulated, material things means nothing to me, nothing at all. I don't care about a fancy place, a fancy car, fancy furniture. I don't care about any of that like anymore. I was that person, but now in the midst of me finding myself, like, I don't care about any of that, because none of that holds any weight when it comes to you like just growing. And I mean, growth is just so peaceful all the way around when you learn to like let go of material things and not care about what anybody else has or what they're doing, and feeling like, oh, I need this if I have this type of job in life, I need this to show that I'm successful or I'm doing something. Like, you don't need material things to show that you're successful. Like, I feel like your mind and your well-being is way more important than material stuff or trying to impress somebody, because you care about what everybody else thinks about what you have or what you got or what you got on and all that type of stuff. Like, it's just crazy to me the way that we done been conditioned to just fall into the trap of this bullshit. Like, we work so hard. I feel like we work ourselves to death just to live. Meanwhile, we are like slowly dying on the inside, because all this material stuff that we working so hard for, it just means nothing when you mentally and physically sick and stressed out because you working so much, and by the time you get off, you don't have anything left to give nobody. Like, not your family, not your kids, not anything. Like, you don't even have anything to give to yourself once you clock out from that job, because you done gave them everything that you have in you. And it's not fair to me, it's not fair to y'all, and we should not have to live like this. And I don't know, y'all, this is just my little rant. I know this video is probably all over the place, but I just really want to come and tell y'all like how I'm feeling, because I know I'm not the only person that feels this way. I'm sure y'all feel the same. Well, not all y'all, but I'm sure some of y'all done had the same exact thoughts. Like, America is truly a scam. Like, literally, we should not be working 40, 50, 60, 70 hours out of a week just to get paid this certain amount, just to pretty much keep our head above water, because the rent is so expensive. You have these car payments, you have to eat, you have to buy clothes, you have to get your hair done, you have to have nails done, you have to get this and this and that, and just all type of material stuff. I just feel like we should really be living free, and I mean that all the way around. Like, free, not as in like rent free, mortgage free, but just free to do whatever we want with our day, and, you know, grow fruits and vegetables and be able to sustain ourselves in that type of way, versus working and giving our money away to all these different people that we work so hard for. I mean, we work so hard for this money, and then you have to go and pay rent, you have to pay your mortgage, you have to pay your car note, you have to go and buy groceries, you have to buy that from the grocery store, making them rich. Like, you just have to do so much, and it's really like making everybody else around us rich, while we just stuck in this cycle, like scared to do something different because we afraid of what somebody else may think. If we don't have the latest car, or we don't have the biggest house, or we don't have on the latest pair of shoes, or our hair isn't kept up. I mean, it's just a bunch of bullshit that I'm just really coming to terms with, and I'm just not here for it no more, y'all. Like, really. And I don't know, I don't have anything else to say. How I just want to come to y'all and let y'all know how I'm feeling. Y'all may not care, but I mean, I don't know. This is just a conversation, y'all, and if you feeling the same way, comment down below and let me know how you feeling. And also, like, if you have quit your job recently and went into entrepreneurship in some type of way, comment down below as well and let me know. Like, give me some tips on what you did in order to, you know, sustain yourself without working a typical 9 to 5, because I'm very interested to know, because y'all, I've been like really brainstorming a few ideas, and I'm telling you, I have 1.5 feet out the door from this job, because I've just, like I said, I don't have anything left to give. I am just sick of it. I want to be able to get up on my own time and do whatever I want to do with my day. That's living. Working a 9 to 5 and giving these people 8, 10, 12 hours plus out of your day when it's only 24 hours of a day. Like, I just feel like that's not cool. It's not right. And goodness, I mean, even if we're not being disrespected physically on the job, I mean, we are definitely mentally being disrespected, because these jobs do not care. They want what they want. They don't care about your well-being, and once you drop dead, they just gonna get somebody else in your place to do the job, and that's just that on that. Like, they really don't care. they just there to run a business, and you there to get a job done to help them run a business while they pay you pennies. And I'm just tired of it. And it's not really all about the money, it's the time and stuff that we get these jobs, like, and I'm just not here for it no more. I don't want to give y'all 8 hours out of my day. It's not benefiting me. I mean, yeah, I'm making a paycheck in order to take care of myself, but really, like, what is that? I mean, it's material, it's money. Like, what is that? I don't have my freedom, I don't have my peace of mind, like my mental state. Y'all are just making me just like, really, it's not worth it. Like, I'm not getting anything out of it but money. And I feel like the money isn't even enough for what we sacrifice for these jobs. It's really not. Like, I need to be making $150,000 a year for what I deal with on my job, and these jobs want to pile so much on you and just don't want to pay you nothing, don't want to give you no extra pay. And especially since the pandemic started, it's been even worse with that, and people are quitting left and right, and I see why. Like, nobody wants to live this life anymore. We done gave too much to the workforce, and we're not getting nothing out of it, nothing at all. I don't want to work until I'm 65 years old, working 40, 50 years, like, just to have, what, a house and retire somewhere on the beach. Like, that's nothing. Like, you did all this work almost your entire life for 65, well, I'm gonna say like 50 years. For 50 years, you done gave these people 50 years of your life, and all you have is a house. All you have is a few cars. Like, that's it. No businesses, no nothing, no generational wealth to pass down. Like, you don't have anything. All you have to pass down is a house or a few cars. Like, that's not living to me, and that's not okay. Like, I feel like our future generations deserve more than that. Like, I'm just tired, y'all. But I guess that's it, y'all. Y'all know that we are always about peace and love on our channel, and I'm sorry that I had to come with this rant. I hope y'all don't perceive it as negative, because I'm really not trying to be negative. I'm just coming to speak about how I feel at the moment, and our feelings aren't always like super happy and positive. I mean, it just is what it is, y'all. And I know I'm not the only one that feel this way. So y'all comment down below. Let me know how you feeling. And just let me know if you agree with how I feel, or if you like kind of on the same page as the way that I'm feeling. Because I don't know, it's just nice to hear that other people feel the same way you feel, or have the same type of opinions that you have. I just want to know, y'all. Just comment down below and let me know. And we will see y'all in the next video.